Hi guys, Big Shadow with you and welcome to Car Mechanic Simulator 2018, Job 10. And this is the lost episode that I lost. I recorded on a different system, OBS rather than a PowerSoft. I was changing over to OBS at the time. So in this one we actually go on a big barn search, first one ever, and we're out there collecting all the items we can find in there. $9,484, so I don't know, hopefully I don't have to buy anything, but we'll just pick this up as we go through. So you enter it via the door, you go out there, select where you want to go, and the barns will appear. Search around. I take everything. As much as you can carry anyway. Lots of items. You hear a voice in the background, that's Roy. He's actually going through a barn at the same time. We're just communicating via TeamSpeak and discussing what we're finding and how it's going. Unfortunately my voice didn't come through on the recording, so it kind of made this recording, well, that's why I'm doing a voiceover. My voice didn't come out at all. Okay, so he wants 13,032, the engine's worth 6,120, I have 9,484, so that takes that out of the picture. I can't buy it, so I'll have to come back for it later. Okay, I think I've got everything. Nope, I better have a look around again. Of course it is very early in the game. This was like the day after it was released, or the day of its release, when it actually came out, and you know, I'll just have a quick look around because you never know what we're going to find. Might be some glitches. I hope it doesn't just regenerate the stuff straight away. That would be a real pain. I hate games like that. Resources coming out your ears. I'm pretty sure we got everything. Wouldn't mind that Bowser though, that'd be cool. Clean it up, put it outside the shop. The older one, that'd be even better. Road signs, they're worth a quid. Okay, back to the garage. Okay, so here we are. What do we do? So we'll see if we can repair some first. 3 items we can repair. We're only very low level, 55%. Another $1 to repair it.
Have you upgraded your repair?
Oh, I hope that worked. I have no way of knowing whether I broke it or not. Okay, so that's all I could repair. $9,464. I needed 13,500. I really do have no use for some of this stuff. I have no storages yet, do I? Something's going to open up there. Door there, something's going to open up there. No, let's sell it all. Some of it's good condition. I'm making money though. I've got 13,000. Oh, sorry, that was 10, 11. Okay, so we're at $12,831 now. Still short. Gonna have to do a job.
Shall we begin?
It would be.
Yeah, it's a shame. Got to upgrade. It's a good thing about this game, you just don't go in and have everything, you have to earn it. And remember guys, this is back in July, so
Oh,
anything that was on the first version, this is what we're getting. So any little bugs in the first lot, it will be in here. So don't complain if you say, oh, this doesn't work or this doesn't work. It was the very first release. So like I said, it was the lost episode, and I kind of liked it because we went to the barns, etc. Okay, so let's get stuck into it. Throw it straight on the lifter.
yeah.
Any job's a good job when you need money. As long as I don't overspend on the parts. I've done that before, and I'll probably do it again. What do we got? Brakes. Okay. Brake servo's okay.
This is not a drill.
Repeat, this is not a drill.
Well, it doesn't really say, does it? We'll take it off. We'll have a look at it the old-fashioned way. Okay,
And there's an ant.
that looked okay.
Is that all you got?
I can't find it. Yeah, dodge.
Back up on the ramp and straight off the wheels. Yeah, rust all over. Rust all over. Okay, let's rip the wheels off. We'll have a look. I'd be wanting to change those even if they're still within the condition of the vehicle. Brakes. Don't mess around with brakes and steering.
Oh, shall
Into the parts shop.
Shall we begin?
Okay, so we're after brakes. But the reason I'm here is actually I'm talking to Roy, and you can look over on the right hand side there. There's no pictures for some of the parts.
It's round.
So this was an early glitch. He's looking for a filter for a Dodge, and the actual filter didn't actually show up as a picture. All we have is a description and the type. So early stages in the game, there was a few little glitches where some of the parts didn't show up, and that's basically what I was looking for there. So you can see him down on the right hand side there, the filters. He's just going to have to work out by description which one is, which is okay if he's got a spare part, but if he's working straight from zero, it's going to be a bit of a pain for him. Okay, but we expect some of these things, and we weren't really fussed about the little errors or the little problems and the little bugs. We knew they'd get there in the end. Okay, so what am I doing? Brake performance. I haven't even found the part yet. Put it back together.
This is not a drill.
Can be just a little thing like the caliper there that could be the problem, but that's all fine on this side. Later episodes, if you've seen them, this is all goes a lot quicker. I cut out the shopping, things like that. Actually, the reason for this episode is it shows a big jump in the money. I earned quite a bit of money this episode. Spend a bit too, but that's just life. Boom, on my head. Crushed. Roy's just found out he can't finish the job on the Dodge. Okay, so there's the disc. We need a ventilated disc.
Oh, shall,
Pretty hard to repair brakes actually.
shall we begin?
Have to do that for now. That's
Straight into the brakes,
so,
straight down for the disc.
yeah.
Let's begin.
Yeah.
Still finding my way around in the early days. It's only a small job, so I'll just get the bits as I need them.
Must be the Dodge Charger. If it's a Dodge Charger, is that what the thing?
On with the disc. Back on with the pads.
Let's begin.
They're acceptable. Don't like the idea, but that's acceptable as well.
Right.
Gotta put the bearing back in. Back on with the tyre. I do like the fact that you got to pull the tyres apart, the wheels and the tyres, separate them, balance them. Haven't done any of that yet. I don't think I have. That's a good idea. Okay, so that's one part, and we've got a couple more to get, I think. Okay, so down the back we go.
Not a drill.
Looks rusty in behind there, but the whole vehicle looks rusty. Only way I'm going to find at this early stage is to strip it down.
Is that all you got?
Shoes off, master cylinder off. Let's have a look at what those shoes are. Yep, they're no good, so we're going to have to replace those. Can't wait to get the tablet, saves the old feet. Speeds things up. But again, that's a skill point, we have to research, earn them. On with the drum, and the drum's okay. On with the tyre, which means it has to be the other wheel as well.
Oh, shall.
Okay, click across, strip it off.
Let's begin.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Yeah, man. They don't look too bad actually. Let's have a look what part's damaged.
Let's begin.
I didn't even look. And it wasn't the brake pads. Yep, the cylinder. Oh, what an idiot. See, wasting money. That's alright. Good thing is I used it on another vehicle. Good thing about generic parts. Again, I don't want to keep them in my inventory though. That's where that storeroom's going to come in and become invaluable. Oh, I put the new ones on. Should I let him keep them? Nah, bugger him. He's not paying for them. Okay, on with the wheel.
Drill.
Yeah, so it must be done.
Repeat, this is not a drill.
Status,
Is that all you got?
cool. $218. It's going to be hardly worth it, but it's okay. Anything I can repair? Okay. Could have done that earlier. Toolbox. Oh, that's for skill points. Job's gone. Let's get another one. Didn't have enough money to do the job. Oh well, to go buy the vehicle. Let's have a look. What do we got here? Exhaust. They're quick and easy.
Oh,
Shall we begin? Let's begin now.
Status loud when accelerating. Ooh, don't push the finish. Stuck it on the lifter, straight underneath. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the exhaust manifold. See if we can examine it. Take it off anyway. We've got to get the turbocharger off in order to get to those lower exhaust ports. Let's rip that out.
Yeah.
Off with the turbo, and the rest we have to get from underneath. Okay, so there's the exhaust manifold under engine parts.
This is not a drill.
Repeat.
I think that's the right one.
Drill.
Let's do the underneath first.
Is that all you got?
Let's begin now.
Okay, got the right part. That's handy. Okay. Okay, so we can see down there the middle muffler. That certainly needs to be replaced. We can get down further. That's our two parts. Catalytic converter and the middle muffler. That looks okay. Back to exhaust, middle muffler, catalytic converter.
Let's begin now.
Put it back together.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Like I just did, like, CAL,
Excellent. Back up top.
Let's begin now.
Back in with the turbocharger. Uses the exhaust gases. Spins a turbine. Turbine spins a compressor, and you put compressed air into the engine. Very good little device.
They do look good when they're brand new. Crap though, like brakes or something. It doesn't want to replace
Yep, talking about the parts, how good they look when they're brand new. Finished the job. $13,044. Still not enough for that vehicle. If I do buy it, I'll have no money for parts, so I'm still going to need more work. Engine, timing gear.
This is not a drill.
Repeat. This is not a drill.
Yeah. Oh, Mazda RX-3. Yeah.
Is that all you got?
Let's begin.
Knocking sound, front end,
Car hard to control.
sorry,
Let's take it to
running gear problems, sloppy car steering. and brakes. Still at the stage where they give you a list for all the parts, which is good.
What are you gonna do?
Big job, this one. Hasn't even got a quote.
Yeah, right.
Really should give a budget for these. Anyway, it probably does now. It's a fairly old game. Well, fairly old in the spirit of when I recorded it.
Yeah.
Okay, up on the racks, and we're going to strip this out.
Oh,
Shall we begin?
Yeah. On the previous version of the game, did you have like the Maserati dude?
Let's begin now.
Oh, the man when you did the those things to get belts around that would take on. Okay.
Let's begin.
Pretty good. Can you take it?
No, can't repair it. Sell those two. Maybe if the experience gets up, I will be able to repair some of these things. We just have to wait till we get experience. Definitely a suspension job. Let's get the tyres off. Still don't know how to work that parts list. I'll have to have a look at that. But what I've seen, it's very slow. If you could add them and then just automatic shop, that would be handy. But I'd like to add them from the inventory. So look at my inventory and go, I need that, and that. Just click on them in the inventory. Anything that needs replacing, and submit that. That'd be handy.
This is not a drill.
Repeat. This
Trouble
is
is, I
not a
get
drill.
can't remember what I need to purchase in bulk sums. So I have to go through back and forth. Takes a lot of time out of the game. Okay, certainly a lot of work up there. Sway link looks a bit out of the ordinary. Excuse me, actually it looks pretty ordinary for this vehicle. Okay, so let's strip it down and put it back together. Okay, so that's one steering knuckle off. I do have to get that sway bar out from the other side.
Shall we begin?
Yes, we shall begin.
Let's begin now.
We begin again. Now this is a fairly long video. I can't really edit it too much without the sound causing issues. It was recorded on OBS and the music's definitely in the background, and all the sounds, it's all linked in as one video, so I can't separate and speed up without the sound being adversely affected. So yep, it's a long one, but it's certainly full of jobs, so that's the main thing. Do apologise when I go slow and just appear not to do anything. I'm actually in a conversation, and we are talking about the game, but unfortunately you can't hear what we're talking about. We're talking about things that we find that are difficult, or little bugs that need to be fixed, identifying issues, and really just trying to make a list of what we think should be improved over the period of time. There's not that many actually. It's quite good.
This is not a
There's certainly a glitch with the barn, but you'll see that in a minute. I kind of like that glitch, but I won't tell you what it is. You'll have to stay and watch. And certainly going into the barn, collecting those items, selling them off, certainly makes a bit of money for you.
Let's begin.
But as soon as I get some money, back to the barns I go. And then you'll see what I'm talking about. The old sortings, one of the glitches we're talking about is the sorting, where you can't see the words there because of the orange. But you get to sort them into different ways. That one, for example, needs to be pulled apart. The third one along, the shock absorbers need to be pulled apart as well. Sort by name's a good one because it's alphabetical, and alphabetical is easy for shopping. Okay, so we do need to pull them apart.
Shall we begin?
Two components are no good, so we'll split them.
Let's begin.
Okay, and we'll put the other one in there. That's totally knackered.
I've only had one.
You can actually see it tensioning up the spring, so you can actually undo the bolt, so you can actually pull it apart. Of course it's doing it for you, but you need to put the spring under tension and then release it easily. Otherwise you can't get the locking cap off. Okay,
It's all bright stuff at the moment.
deciding what to do.
Yeah,
Yeah, still not enough skills to do any decent repairs.
Story job.
Okay, so shopping time. Brake calipers. Okay, so I've cut out the shopping. There was a fair amount of shopping there, but I have all the components for the front, and we're going to throw them together right now. Ended up down to $11,410, so certainly doesn't pay to go blow all your money. And I've sold everything that I've replaced, so that's even after getting my money back on the second-hand parts. Okay, so let's throw it back together. What have I done? Oh yeah, rubber bushes. Let's pull them out.
Let's begin.
And we're going to go in and start to mount this thing up. A couple of damaged ones there for sure. In with the front shaft. In with the front sway bar. Spending a lot of money on an old car, but that's fine. I'm a mechanic, it's my job to take his money. In a tie rod. Front knuckle. Lower suspension arm. Now I need bushes for this, and I do have bushes. They're fine. Outer tie rod. Front axle cover.
Shall we begin?
Put in the axle. Well, the axle hub.
Let's begin.
I put the brakes on, it's a bit early. Brake pads. Calipers. Need to put them back together. Excellent. I hate shiny new with rusty. Wheel bearing, or wheel hub bearing. Put in the axle. We have two new axles there, which is good. Now those front shock absorbers I won't be able to put in until I reassemble them, but that's okay. I can come across this side. Lower suspension arm. In with the hub.
This is not a drill.
Brakes again.
Repeat. This is not a
Bearing.
drill.
Axle. Pads. Caliper.
Is that all you got?
Let's begin.
Okay, let's put these front suspension back together. New springs, new cap. Tighten down the spring, put the cap on and then release the tension on the spring and back she goes. That's one. And that's two.
Oh,
Shall we begin? Let's begin.
Sway bar front end link. That side's done. Cross to the other. Sometimes the engine just gets in the way. In with the front shocky.
Let's begin.
On with the link again. Front tyre. And wait for those. Not going to rush to put them on. Yeah, some work up the back. Oh, the steering link. Oh, that's the end link, that's fine. Rear hubs. Let's go down the back and do some work.
This is not a drill.
Okay, let's strip the back down and we'll start again.
this is not a drill. Is that all you got?
Let's begin.
Okay, just like I said, just stripping it down. Rear end link, the suspension looks a bit knackered. And that's a technical term. Yeah, take them off anyway, they're in the way. Take off the shocky. Now that cap up there, you generally find that some of those things that cause issues, they're damaged but you can't see it, so just check them all the time. Lower suspension arm. Small rubber bushings in there cause issues, keep an eye out for those. Suspension arm B.
Oh,
Shall we begin?
Take the bearing. Okay. Well, you strip it right back, put it back together. Doesn't do any harm.
Let's begin.
It makes it quicker to put it back together, I can tell you too. Now that will come off now.
Let's begin.
Okay, let's start on the other side. Gonna have to get the wheel off. keep saying it, the wheels would be off before I even started. But that's okay. I suppose that's up to me, isn't it? I should really do it. I'll do that in the future. I'll take the wheels off as a matter of course. That's something for the apprentice to do. Okay, a lot of damage on this side. You can see it. Spring cap.
Repeat, this is not a drill.
Rear suspension arm's got to come out. I need that bush. The rest of it's like that. Pretty sure that bush will be damaged.
Is that all you got?
Let's begin.
Off with the shocky. Wheel bearing. Axle. Sway bar's okay, they can come off. Suspension arm, seeing I'm doing the rest of it, might as well pull it all off. I do need to get that axle, the hub. It's sorry, the axle. Oh, I just took the muffler off. Yeah, that axle mounting. That looks pretty crappy. Okay, let's see what's repairable. Oh, I shouldn't even do this. I'm an idiot.
Shall we begin?
I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I shouldn't even have to do that because it's within the tolerances of the vehicle. Yep, wasted a lot of money. Broke a lot of things. Okay, shopped. And I'm back. Okay, so I've cut that out because it's just, you don't need to see it. It's just shopping. And we have all our parts straight back into assembly mode. Down to $10,138. So I spent over $3 on parts. Pretty sure I wasted some of it repairing items that didn't need to be repaired.
Let's begin.
Spring cap, spring. In with the bushes. Got some old ones there, but I can use them elsewhere. Rear wheel hub, 2 new ones.
This is not a drill.
Repeat, this is not a drill.
Yeah.
The wheel bearing,
You're tricking me.
Let's begin.
cap. Before we get to those, rear axle arm, suspension arm. Rear suspension arm. Looks pretty good. I think I've got everything. No little bushes anywhere. Across the other side, wheels last. 64 is okay. Those components are okay. Stick them on.
Shall we begin?
Suspension arm.
Let's begin.
Just taking it all with us. 3,
The rubber bush.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 parts that need to be replaced. There's the two.
Small bush.
Why did I take this order?
Let's begin.
So remember where they are. They often cause issues. Spring cap. Spring. In with the bush. Shocky cap. Wheel hub. Well, that's the cover. And with the axle. Well, the wheel hub, sorry. Axle's already there.
Repeat, this is not a drill.
Put the cap on. Disc brakes. Still got that exhaust I took off by mistake.
Let's begin.
It all looks good down there. Outer tie rod, that's up the front. Rubber bushing. Outer tie rod, rubber bushing and outer tie rod. Oh my god. Which one haven't I done? Do one of these. That one's new.
Shall we begin?
Oh, yep, there it is, missing.
Let's begin.
This is not a drill.
Okay, yep, so I cut about 7 minutes out of the video. That's how long it took me to find and replace one little bush. I put an old one in there by mistake. I think that's what happened. Quite frankly, I don't know whether I just pulled one out and put it back, the same one back in. I don't know. I'm positive that I'd fixed everyone, and everyone I checked was in good condition. So anyway, that worked. So we can put the wheels back on. 7 minutes, that's a long time, so yeah, I've chopped it out. It drove me crazy, I tell you. Okay, so wheels back on. I'm down to 10 grand, 10,138, so that's okay. I am hoping this job is well worth it.
Shall we begin?
Wheels on.
Let's begin.
She's done. Just check it all out. As I said, the early stages here, so the lists were provided, so that was pretty good. But from this point on, episodes further down the line, there's generally no list provided. You've got to find it yourself. $5,428. So all that work, and I made a couple of grand. That's fine. Most of the time was wasted me doing it, so that's just my fault. Okay, so let's have a look what we got. One thing that can be repaired. No items now. I don't get the big clunk when you mess it up like I used to. So inventory is completely empty. Okay, so let's go for a special trip. I got 15 grand now. Well, guess what? The barn's gone. So that barn I went to has disappeared. So I can't go back to the same one. So very importantly, if you strip it out, you are not going to be able to go back. Now whether that's a glitch or deliberate, I don't know. I haven't actually looked again. But this time I'm not going to get caught. I'm going to buy this vehicle. 6.5 grand. And I will strip this place bare. I'll let you in on a secret very shortly. So I'm down to $9,066. Strip out all the junk, take every single thing. It's all worth money. And if you're watching this in December, I can absolutely guarantee that this glitch has been fixed. Yeah, I'll show it to you in a minute. Hold your horses, don't get impatient, you can't use it anyway. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I've got everything from there. I've got the vehicle. Let's go back to the garage.
Let's begin now.
Are you ready? I wish I could cut it, but it's just going to mess with the video. Okay, so loading screens further into the game get longer, but that's okay again. And there's our new vehicle, which we're going to repair at a later date. And if you look at my bank balance, $15,566. I got my money back. So there's the glitch. The car's worth $12,253. I paid absolutely zero for it. Yeah, how's that for a good glitch? Now I wish I had $50,000, $60,000 because I'd go out and buy every vehicle. We do have a parking space, so we've put them into the parking, and we are laughing, and we have a whole pile of spare parts that we picked up, and that's pretty cool.
The parking.
Okay, so let's see if we can find the parking. And we don't go to the screen anymore, we go down. There it is there. Notice both those barns have disappeared. There's two up the top there. So, gonna have to wait till I got money to go there. Because if it disappears, I can't go back there. So, is it worth a gamble? Is it worth the gamble? Okay, so when we get back, we'll let's see what we can repair. We should have some tools there. Oh, sorry, some parts. Pop across. Fan. Turbocharger. Oh, doing it. Oh, pushing it a little bit too far. It's a bit risky. Okay, let's just see if we can up our skills. Successfully repair up the top, 55%. Tire tread tester, boring. Faster parts examination, 100% faster. Faster screwing and unscrewing. Electronic analyzer, OBD scanner. Well, that's well worth it. Repairs up to 75%. Yep, that's what I want. I want to be able to repair more, save more money. And some of those others will fill in a little bit later. Okay. Yep. Gonna bite the bullet. What do we got out here? Junkyard. Haven't been there yet. Parking event. 2 barns. Oh, I hope I got enough money.
That's gotta be.
Hope I can use this glitch to my advantage. Pretty greedy. I deserve to get caught out. Come on. What do we got? What are you worth? Oh no! 17,000. Oh no. 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 Oh God. If I leave the garage, can I come back? If I leave the garage, can I come back? Oh man. Messed up. I should have sold all the stuff I had. I hope I can go back. I want to exploit the glitch before they fix it. I really, really do. I want to get all the vehicles up in the parking lot. Call me greedy, but I just really, really, really want it. Okay, so where can I get money? It's gone. It's gone. The barn's
Shall
gone.
we begin?
Stuff it. Let's go have a look at the other one. Should have stripped it out then. Well, I know this time. Take everything. Take everything. You only get one shot at the barns. Obviously, someone else jumps in and grabs it. What do we got? Please be under 15,000. Please, please, please. 10,000. Yep, I'll have you. Thank you very much. Not going to lose you. Send it to the parking lot. Yep, and let's strip this place out. Okay, so I know I'm going to get my money back, which is fine. Straight up, let's see what we can pick up. Oh, there's not much here. Let's search this stuff. That'd be one glitch I'd like to keep in the game. Just for me, of course, not for anybody else. Let's search this junk as well. It'd be really good if some of these parts actually related to the vehicle. Only trouble is I've got nowhere to store it. It's too early in the game. Pretty sure I've checked everywhere. Yeah.
Let's begin.
Okay, back we go. We cleaned out what we could. And hopefully, the money goes straight back into the bank account. Fingers crossed, wasn't just a one-off. And there we go, 15,566 back into the money again, and we are laughing. Okay, so what do we do now? What should we do? Repair. Let's see if there's anything we can repair.
Oh, shall we begin?
Okay, that's cool.
Let's begin.
These are all too low value. I have nowhere to store them. You know what I wish I had have brought the vehicle down and I could have stuck them on the vehicle.
Let's begin.
Oh, didn't think about that. Could have stuck them on the vehicle if they belonged to the vehicle. Ah, man. Anyway, 18 grand. Okay, one of the other glitches there was actually the rolling of that screen too. Early in the stage there, it actually was very hard to roll. It would actually go back and roll back on itself when you were purchasing and shopping. Okay, so that's it. And you can see, yes, I have lost all barns off the screen. So, 2 wasted. However, I did manage to pick up 2 vehicles, which is cool. Okay guys, that's about it. We'll go back to the workshop, and that will be it for this episode. Okay, so this was the episode that I lost. I really wanted to resurrect it. I really liked that glitch with the barns. And also later it will explain where my vehicles come from. I don't like having loose ends there. And let's have a look at what we're doing next episode. The Mayan MB, I think. What are we doing? No, the Salem. Salem Spectra. Woohoo! Wow, that's pretty cool. Okay, until then, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like, comment and subscribe. And just remember, this is the July release. It is not the December updates, it's July. See you guys.
Oh, for sure.